thought we did.
My name is Brian, donated $3. Play Country Roads Blade.
Country Roads, Simply O's, pick me up. I gotta go home. N-word, figure it out as you were.
So we've actually reached a point in non-tent with OnlyUseMeBlade that was previously believed to be unheard of, unaccomplishable. You know, this man made his entire career on the back of $3 text-to-speech, no toxicity, and here he is day in, day out doing Call of Duty live streams that nobody wants to watch. And the funny part is, I was actually out of town for a while. That's why this video is coming out a week after this incident. I know there's a select few out there that sometimes ask, why is this so out of date? This happened a week ago. And it's like, I'm not TMZ, I'm not Drama Alert, I'm not posting things instantly as soon as they happen. I got other things I gotta do too. You know, this can't be my only thing I'm focusing on. But Blade, a week ago, basically provided us with one of his best streams since The House, so a couple months. And it is essentially him playing COD in the first half, which I won't cover, and at some point he realizes, I'm not getting any donos, there's not a lot of viewers, nobody really cares, it's time to get some Jaeger and time to start partying. It's time to go hard. And I was literally about to leave my apartment to go to the airport, and I saw a figure it out clip about this, and I was like, I have to download this video because I know he's going to delete it. Sure enough, he did, and we're going to talk about it. We're going to get into it because Blade gets so drunk he gets kicked out of 2 Ubers and ends up in the middle of the street just playing around. Bizarre. Figure it out, dude.
Blade, can I please have $250? I need to pay rent.
Yeah, so my donations are like anti-buttholes, not anti. Sorry. Jesus, sorry.
So I think it's very telling. We already know it as, like, you know, sometimes when you watch a movie or you watch a play, you're like the fourth wall that is aware of information that characters don't know. You know, like in Sweeney Todd, you're aware that he's cutting people up and making them into pies. You know that whole shebang's going on, but nobody else really knows about it. We're aware of how Blade treats animals, how Blade treats humans in general. I really don't know how he's made it this far in Fultz's house or parents' house without being kicked out, because he's just like a deplorable person who does nothing there. He doesn't provide anything. I think he hinted at the idea that he's helping pay rent, maybe, possibly, but even still, it's like, unless you're on like, damn, we didn't save any money for retirement, we can't pay the rest of the mortgage off in this house, unless you're in that state, I just can't understand how you could justify letting Blade stay there. All that to say, if your dog is even aware consistently, that white dog hates Blade, barks at him all the time, doesn't like being around him, and hey, Blade will probably say that's how he behaves with anybody that comes into the house, that shows up at the house. But I like to think that it's the idea that, yeah, this dog knows deep down that Blade's a horrible person, and that's what they always say. It's like, if a cat or a dog walks up to you and is really friendly to you, they can sense something about you, that they can be safe around you, that you're not a horrible person. But there are instances that animals can pick up on things just instinctively and know, we ain't playing with that. We ain't down the clown with that. And it's probably because this dog knows, hey, he's about to go get kicked out of 2 Ubers in the middle of the night trying to get to the casino. And hey, that dog is smarter than 90% of the lolcows I cover on this channel.
Oh, nice. 11 minutes, dude. Take me to church. Hey. Gary. What up, Gary?
Oh, halftime in my game.
Halftime in the game, dude.
Yeah.
Hey, yo. Poor Gary. Why you say poor Gary? Beck? Oh, Beck said poor Gary.
The crazy thing is, I cannot comprehend. Beck watches Blade, not just because she's obviously still in love with him and wants to be with him, no matter what she tries to say over calls, over messages, whatever. Nobody that is this obsessed with Blade, that constantly watches him all the time. I mean, I tune into Blade from time to time. It depends on what he's actually doing, because you have to be quick. If he's doing something insane, you gotta be quick, because that is gonna be deleted within like 12 hours after that live stream happens. So you gotta be a little bit stingy. Gotta get in there, get your clips, and get out, you know. But Beck watches the non-tent. She's there all the time, and it's like, I know that she's like doing Uber and doing other side jobs to try and get some money while she's out there. Still doesn't explain to me why she's not back in Seattle to take care of her kid. Whatever, you know, Mother of the Year awards can't go to everybody, I guess. But in her downtime, you know, when she's going to cozy up to go to sleep, or while she's driving around, Blade's content is in the background. And he's hitting like 20% at the plate. It's real bad. 1 out of every 5 streams is good, and the other 4 are just downright unwatchable. It's like seeing your favorite star shine so bright, and then in the tail ends of its lifespan, it just starts to shimmer away, and you're like, oh, can't really look at that anymore. It's tough to watch.
Hey, Gary.
Yo.
Listen. My stream really wants me to go to the casino. I'm gonna go to the casino. Will you open the door, dude?
Yeah.
My guy. Do you want me to show my joint?
Sounds like your crowd's wound up tonight.
I'm very wound up tonight, dude.
Everybody in the chat is so wound up because they have to deal with all the garbage content that Blade produces, and they know if they just spur him on, if they just push him a little bit closer to the edge, he's going to jump off, and that's what they're going to do in the rest of this. And the fact that Gary, I don't know, is somehow insulated from a lot of this attention until Blade, you know, obviously shows up around him, is quite surprising, because he doesn't know about the monstrosity that is going on in the room above him, right up above. And, you know, I can't feel too bad for Gary. You know, I think, get what's coming to you. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna harbor an agent like Blade inside your house, I think there's some repercussions that are associated with that.
Are you Brian?
I'm Brian.
Okay.
Where am I over to?
It looks like, are you going to Harris? Harris
Oh.
Casino?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay.
Hey, Monday sales.
I wasn't sure if I was at the right place, so I didn't want to pull too far down.
I know.
Carl Isabich donated $3. Hello Uber driver, this man Brian Reso is a convicted child predator. He died with a 3-year-old girl and filmed it.
No,
He
don't.
also has weapons.
No.
And he will cancel the fare and charge back and grope you. You have been properly warned.
Can you please get out?
No, that wasn't.
I need you to get out. I'm sorry. Mayor, I don't want to, I gotta keep myself safe.
You're safe. I'm just trying to go to the casino. Come on.
This whole thing is just ridiculous. Blade, my boy, I know that he's too intoxicated to be able to take care of this entire situation, because he falls for it again in a little bit with his second Uber driver that he has. But the fact that he was even smart enough to know to turn down the volume, or at least disconnect the speaker when he was going downstairs inside of Fultz's parents' house, but he's not smart enough to understand that he shouldn't have the speaker on when he's getting in the Uber drunk by himself and he has no moderators that are going to stop any of this. And it's happened in the past before. I remember I was always curious a lot of the times when he would go out in Seattle or Vegas or any of those trips, he would do this in Ubers or taxis or whatever he's driving in, and they would hear it it was loud, and a lot of people just never reacted. And I was like, is he just like, is this just not playing? But he has the sound on his stream somehow making it sound like it's playing. I don't know. A whole conspiracy theory was going on inside my head. I had to wrap my head in tinfoil to get those thoughts out. But essentially, this whole instance brings me back to reality a little bit, because you know that these people, this was on like a Tuesday night, I think, or a Monday night that he was going to the casino. And these are just working people trying to get some extra bucks, hard economy, you know, have a family to take care of, trying to keep themselves upright. And you have Blade showing up, and they're sending awful messages. And what else are you going to do? You're just going to be like, oh, that's a funny one. That's a goofy, odd type moment. And it's like, I guess you sort of have to accept it, and it's better for us. I get the content of Blade being kicked out by some lady on the street. He's like, no, it's not me. Just take me to the casino, please. I'm such an upstanding person. Can't you tell? My distended gut, I know, was bumping up against the back of your seat as you were sitting in the driver's seat, but you can't just leave me here. And sure enough, she does leave him there.
You guys are fucking pieces of shit, dude.
Vinny donated $3. Why do you assholes do this shit to him?
Thank you, Vinny.
WTF.
Thank you, Vinny. Dude, I'm about to win $100 and I'm about to donate to you, Vinny, dude. Vinny, I love you, dude. Alright, Vinny, we're getting another bottle, dude. What time is it, person? 10:37? Hey, we're gonna get another bottle, person, and we're gonna figure it out, dude. I love Vinny, and we're gonna figure it out. Vinny, hype,
And Blade is very similar to a lot of other creators online that are solely reliant on certain people to keep them afloat. It is pretty infamous that DSP has like 5 to 10 dense, you know, large donators, large whales that basically keep his channel alive consistently. And it's the same with Blade. Blade has like 5 or so that I can think of that basically, you know, probably live off disability and are basically sitting at home all day just waiting for their favorite drunk streamer to come online so that they can have a parasocial relationship with. And I don't think it's bad to have a friend that you look up to who does videos, does streaming. If you like me, if you like my content and you think, yeah, you know, saturated content helps me out and it gives me something to look forward to every couple days, hey, big ups to you. You know, I appreciate that. But at the same time, if you're working at the ball crushing facility and you feel that way about my content, don't send me your paycheck every month. Please take that money and put it elsewhere. You know, I mean, I'm not gonna push money away when it comes to me, but at the same time, you take care of yourself. I'll take care of me, you take care of you, and we'll figure it out. But Blade lives off of the luxury of people like Vinny showing up and saying, you guys suck, you're so mean, that's so mean, how dare you try and prevent him from going to the casino and losing all of his money. Meanwhile, in case you didn't know, in a previous stream he went to the casino and won like $100 or something like that. And so now he's probably got that, you know, little tingling addiction. He's like, ooh, I'm probably pretty good at this. I can go make more money over there. And it's going to be a downfall. It's not going to look very good. But I also want to shout out Blade for giving us two peeing clips in one stream. This stream is only like an hour and a half long. That's like a record for him. He pees a lot on stream, but 2 times in an hour and a half, that's pretty good. And big ups, Blade.
1 minute song, dude. Hey guys, don't say anything aggressive. Dude, I really want some chicken nuggets, person. Hey yo. Brian? Yeah. My man. Hello, sir.
How are you?
How are you doing, sir?
I'm good. How are you?
How you doing, dude?
I'm good. Your door's not shut.
What?
Your door's not shut.
Sir.
Still doing all right.
My man. Hey, are you driving a Tesla, dude?
No.
No. How you doing this fine night, sir?
Still good.
How's your night going, sir?
Going all right.
This is like a nightmare scenario for me. You know, sometimes when I'm laying in a deep slumber at night and I'm sort of cuddling up against my pillow and I suddenly am rushed with a sudden feeling of terror and a nightmare starts to form, I truly think that it's just the lolcows coming back to haunt me. And I think for Blade it would be something like this where I'm stuck in a perpetual like Uber driving situation or something of the sort where I have to interact with Blade consistently, and he's so hammered that he just keeps repeating the same question over and over again. And it's really annoying as a sober person recording this at 11:30 at night and listening to this, but at the same time, we've all been there. If you're above legal age, above 18 and above, who knows what the kids are getting into today. But we've all been there where you're just hammered and you're hanging out with friends and you ask the same question in like a 30-minute time span like 5 times. And you're like, I love you, buddy. Give me a hug. How's so-and-so doing? And you do it just repeatedly over and over again. And, you know, it's okay. It's okay every once in a while. But this man is probably like a 6-year-old guy. It's probably just a next-door neighbor to Foltz's parents. And he's like, God damn, how did I get stuck with taking Blade around the neighborhood so that he could go to the casino? Just an absolute wreck.
Sorry.
You want to turn that
Vinny
down?
donated $3. Diver. This man is pleasuring himself on your fine backseat upholstery.
I'm not.
It's a
Turn that
fetish.
off or I'll let
He
you
loves
out. Your
fine
choice.
Corinthian leather. He will make you taste him.
Which one you want to do? You want to turn it off or you want to get out and walk?
I want to go to the thing. I'll
Then turn it.
Bye, dude. Go to
So Blade basically opts for, I'm not turning off the speaker. This is for the fans. Big up to the fans. I'm not betraying them. And in turn, he gets kicked out in the middle of nowhere. He has no clue where he is. He's trying to get to the casino. It's now like 11:30 at night, and it's not looking good for our boy. He's got to find a way. And I also wonder in instances like this, because I don't take Ubers a whole ton, I'll be completely honest. I mean, back 5 years ago, maybe I took them more often, but nowadays I feel like I have a couple drinks and I'm good to go. I don't need to get wasted anymore. So I'm curious, how does Blade even have an account on there? Because these 2 instances are not the only times that Blade's been a horrible Uber passenger. And I know you can rate people on that. I know that you can discourage and push them down in the algorithm so that people won't select him to be their driver. And I'm sure that these 2 rated them very poorly. And at the same time, I hope that they took the money, you know, one way or another. If you canceled it and returned the money, then give them a bad review. Or just say you completed it. What's Blade gonna do? What's Blade gonna do? He's gonna call Uber and try and get his money back? Yeah, right. Not gonna happen. Scamming. You know, he's a master scammer. Let's try and get him back.
Vinny donated $3.
Hello,
I'm
Vinny.
sorry, Blade. It
Hello,
does
Vinny.
upset
Hello,
me.
Vinny. Hey,
The way people will mess with
Stop!
you. It's not fair and I want no part of it.
I know,
Turn the
dude.
speaker off and head to the casino. You deserve a good time.
No, we're going to the casino, dude. I'll put $100 in the Mac from Lamos. Figure it out, poor person. Let's go to the casino, person. Dude, I want to go to the casino prison. P persons. Fuck you, figure it out, persons. I'm lit. Hey, can I just go home, dude?
That stage, I think we remember when he was getting bullied by Tone and Saint in his house, where they were coloring all over him, and they were smacking him, and he was sitting on the couch, and he's like, just let me go to bed, dude, come on, man, just let me go to bed. He sort of reverts to his, like, baby state of mind when he's, like, exposed to the environments that he's put himself into. You know, he's all by himself, left alone in the middle of nowhere at night, probably cold as hell out there. And he's just like, I just want to go to bed. I just want to go to bed. It doesn't help that his shadow is like a horrifying image of who he is, like who he truly is at this point. Just a horrible complexion of a person. Not great. Not great, dude. And meanwhile, he's stumbling, trying to just step up that like 6 inches up into the pavement to walk around. And he's also standing dangerously close to the road. There are cars just flying right by him. And, you know, I guess we should be appreciative that we live in such a polite society for the most part, because Blade can just stand on the side of the road, and these people will just take caution. They won't go flying by and trying to hit him, because sometimes I wonder, I won't say it, I'm a reformed man, I'm changing myself. But it makes you wonder, you know, he's just a sitting duck on the side of the road there. You read all these stories of serial killers, and they're just like, oh, I'm in the middle of nowhere. There's no cameras, nothing's going on. Oopsie-doo, whoopsie daisy. You know, I'm just saying, I'm just throwing it out there.
Hi.
This is really the last time I'm helping your drunk ass.
Hi, baby.
You die.
Well, can we go to the casino?
No, I don't get to go to the
Okay, I'll go back home. Ew. Oh, I got some food. Ew.
Vinny donated $3. Blade,
What's up,
I
baby?
understand I'm a very elderly loser with no life, but for crying out loud, get out of the road. You will get ran over. Then who am I going to constantly enable? I want your alcoholism to be your death, caused by me. I'm Vinny me dumb idiot love.
Let's go to the casino, dude. I want to go to the casino, dude. Ew, no, ew.
I want to go to the casino, dude. Ayo, dude. And I do love it when the people impersonate the whales donating to any of the streamers on YouTube and just lambast them and blow them apart. It makes me feel a little satisfactory, just a little bit. Beck's laughing at him. Beck's saying, this is the last time I'm helping your drunk ass get out of this situation. And Blade's like, I don't even know what to do. Hey, baby. Hey, baby. Boo, boo, boo. Boo, 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 boo. And, you know, he's stuck. He's stuck. He's wandering around the middle of the roads. I guess he's given up on the Uber thought. You know, my initial assumption was like, well, I guess Uber number 3 is going to show up. And it's, nah, Uber number 3 is driving directly towards Blade and it's going to obliterate him. It's going to be like the biggest buck any car has ever hit, just completely destroying the engine, just completely totaling the car in an instant. That's the reality we're stuck in.
It is. Is that my Uber driver? Are you my Uber driver, dude? It's about her, dude. Why'd you leave me, Uber? Let's go, baby.
It's near you, so you can walk to somewhere and stay there.
I know. I'm really tired.
So,
Yep. Do you want me to send me a location?
Waffle House?
Let's go.
Alright, then I can't do the location thing. I need an address. So, go to somewhere near you.
Okay.
There are people out there that question, how could somebody possibly believe in like the Bigfoot? you know, the Loch Ness Monster. Well, explain this to the people driving by Blade in the middle of the street, flipping them off and saying, are you my Uber, dude? Dude, are you my Uber? Get out of here, dude. Imagine that, all right? And now Blade, you know, 150 years down the road, he'll be one of those mythical figures that people refer to, you know, like the Frogman or the Mothman, something like that. The alcoholic man, the man in the middle of the road, the figure it out dude, any of those things, the Uber man, whatever it might be. And he's gonna go down in the folklore. But first he has to go to Waffle House, of course. Him and Beck have to go make love, and it's gonna be a beautiful thing. We're just gonna start the cycle right back over. Either way, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Until next time, I'll see you guys later. Peace.